Hello? Why am I in my room all black and white? There have been there have been no further disruptions since last week. I'm already failing. It's great. Of course, that's what I thought the week before that, and Shizune and Misha's sudden newfound clarity had left me feeling a little lost and envious. I thought there was no way I could rest easy at the time. But fortunately, nothing came of my worries. Whew, just wiped sweat off. Then before I knew it, there was enough to deal with in school that I even managed to put them off my mind. And still, everything was fine. I was wrong. I'd seen Shizune and Misha's carefully hidden vulnerabilities, but they were still strong. Now we're going to graduate soon. Oh, I've grown so comfortable here that it kind of crept up on me. When it did, I felt sad and I didn't want to think about it. So I didn't. Not until recently. About a week ago, I started making a list of people I thought I should say goodbye to before graduation. The first rule I laid out to myself was that I would try not to write them down in any kind of special order, like least important to most important, because that'd be kind of fucked up. Somehow it ended up like that anyway, even though it also ended up being a shorter list than I expected. Kenji's somewhere in the middle. Wait, Kenji? He's not like at the bottom? God damn it. They said I would have to graduate eventually. Well, I showed them. I've lived here rent-free for more than long enough. If you take into account the rising cost of land, I think you could say I've won in the end. No, you know what? I did win. History will acknowledge me as the victor. The victor of what? I managed to stay out of sight and slip through the cracks. I beat the system. It's not hard to do that. If you put it that way, it sounds like you just ran away from the system. Sometimes, running is the greatest form of victory. Like in the Olympics. You're not wrong there. I'm too tired to argue with him. Who's he kidding? Everyone knows the shot put is the best Olympic event in any case. Now hold your horses there, buddy. There's so many other. So what you're basically saying is you won't miss it? Miss what? School, dummy. No, I told you, this place is too filled with feminists. It's beyond saving. But at least I'll be able to get out of here before it reaches critical mass. I'll only come back years later when they build a statue to honor me. Do they do that at the 10-year later reunion thing here? How would I know that? Probably. Anyway, I have to start packing now. Take care of yourself, man. You should have packed like a week ago like I did. Not that I had much to pack. It's just a suitcase of pills. That's all it is. That's not how it goes. You're supposed to do everything at the last minute. Men are better at doing everything at the last minute. The last minute can have more productivity than, like, the entire week before it. It's how we keep shit fair. Pfft, you'll never understand our manly ways. Yeah, you take care of yourself, too. Oh my god, with a salute, he shoots backwards through the door, slamming it shut behind him, hard enough that the entire dorm probably heard it. I've noticed that a lot of people slam doors here. Maybe it's a local thing. I do not like slamming doors because I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna break the door. Take care of myself. It's the first time I've heard him say it. Usually he ends our conversations with something like, I see ya, or I'll pay you back later, man. Well, he was a little annoying sometimes, but I'll miss him. I cross him off my list mentally. Thought I had like a physical list. The list is very short now, and I once again discard the notion of going through it in any kind of order. Like I said, I never had the intention, but you did it. So I go to look for Shizune and Misha. I can only think of one place they could be. The student council room, of course. They're just wallowing. We're gonna miss this place. Turning the corner, I almost bump into a small group of students. For a second, a bitter feeling flashes through me, since for all I know, that could have been fatal. Yeah, to us. It's the new student council. There aren't a lot of them. but a lot more than 3. Hey, which is good, since it means there's enough of them that they can each have their own title. Sweet. All we had was president. It would have been cool if I could have had a little desk plaque with my name and title on it. I don't think they do that now, or did, ever, in fact, unfortunately. The new student council surrounds me while I'm thinking. If anyone were looking at this from afar, it would be a pretty sinister I almost said stite. What the fuck? Maybe they have come to finally get back at me for calling them the new student council all those times. I was just translating for Shizune, but I guess I should have been less lazy and more tactful. I regret nothing. I find myself being thanked for everything I've done. Literally nothing. I'm being thanked. This should make me happy, considering how often I would think to myself that being in the student council was a completely thankless job. It does make me happy, but I can't enjoy it fully. I wonder how things would have turned out if our student council had grown as large as the one that's set in to replace us. Even though they've only got 2 or 3 other members, it's enough that they have, set roles. Not like us, where Shizune seemed to be the president and that was it. That's what I just said! The new student council thanking me gives me a strange feeling. It's like coming back home and seeing that a tree you nurtured years before has grown. But I feel like I didn't nurture that tree enough. I wonder what more I could have done. It's fine. It'll grow on its own. It'll become the beautiful butterfly tree it was meant to be. It would likely make Shizune furious that I would feel distant from what I did in the student council this way, or that I'd imply I didn't do enough. But that it's true. I was only following her. So in a way, I also feel like I'm viewing that same tree from far away, as if I'm seeing it from the window of a train as it passes by. I indulged in these thoughts for too long. When I snap out of it, I realize that I'm still standing there, surrounded by this new student council. It's like, what's he doing? He's just spacing out. I do the only thing I can do, and apologize for zoning out. Then I thank them back. When I walk away, I enter the student council room, which looks a lot messier, but seems to have gained a computer. Man, I wish we had that. It makes sense. I recall hearing one of the clipboard girls talking about her plans to use a computer to make all the boring data entry Shizune does more tolerable, like a smart fucking person would. I can't remember which one said it, though. Howie seems to be the more ambitious one, but then again, Kaiko appears more serious. Well, doesn't matter now. I'm not alone in the room, but instead of finding Shizune here like I expected, it's just Misha. Misha? She's sitting on Shizune's desk, like Shizune herself does, swinging her legs back and forth. When our eyes meet, she hops off and inexplicably poses like a superhero. Hi, Hick-chan! I'm surprised to see you here. What are you doing? You first. I was looking for Shizune, and you, I guess. Me too! I thought she would be here, but I got Hick-chan instead. Just as good. Gee, thanks. Well, this is good. Really, I wanted to talk to you anyway. About what? I take the time to glance around the room a little more. I see a hot plate. They're really living high. Dude, what is this technology? We didn't have shit. I wanted to say sorry, of course, for all the trouble I made for you and Shik-chan. I wouldn't call it trouble. Right. Don't apologize to Shizune. Right, but that isn't why I'm here, Hick-chan. I wouldn't apologize to Shik-chan. Since you're here, I wanted to ask you a question. Hick-chan, what do you think it would take for Shik-chan to be happy? Probably world domination. Even though you're joking, Hick-chan? No, even if she could, it wouldn't make Shik-chan happy. Only for a little while. Hick-chan, have you ever heard of artists who tear up their paintings as soon as they finish them? Like those paintings I wish I could just tear down but are bolted to the wall. Such people really exist in the world, you know. I remembered it all of a sudden. It's just like Shik-chan now that I think about it. Whenever Shik-chan sets up a challenge for herself and completes it, she acts like her skills have no meaning anymore. I wonder, is it because she can't create anything permanent? It's just like those artists and how they want to create a piece of art to leave behind. A really great one, but can't do it. It's really obvious when I look back at it, but I didn't see it before. And now I'm scared. I wonder if Shik-chan will ever be happy. I don't think so. I swallowed spit in the wrong tube. It's over. Not about her ever being happy. I think you're wrong. Shizune is actually more happy more often than I thought. I think it's actually kind of amazing, to be honest. Usually people don't think about that kind of stuff until they're middle-aged or while dying. Then they think, I'm going to leave something behind, or I want to be remembered. Like me. Only I skipped ahead a little. My life was short, and seemed even shorter after my heart attack. I didn't think about what I was leaving behind, because I very quickly thought there was almost nothing I was leaving behind. So all that was left for me to stew in was my own bitterness. Shizune already wants to leave her mark somewhere, but she wants to do it by helping people. That's why celebrations are so important to her. She even wants to be a philanthropist. I think it's the best way to live. Living on by what you give to others. Even if it's for a selfish reason. That's okay too. Hey, benefiting. Shizune's already happy because if ever something goes well, there will always be someone else to see it and remember it. That's what makes her happy. Misha sighs, arms stiff at her sides, hands tapping the air softly. Before I still thought, I might be able to make Shizune happy. Since Shizune, she didn't say Shik-chan. And I was in a good place to do it before. Since I was her interpreter, I could always be with her. Maybe. And I thought I would do it by becoming like Shik-chan's shadow. I kept trying even when she rejected me. It felt like I was stuck and I couldn't do anything but watch Shik-chan's back getting smaller and smaller while she kept going. I was scared even though I should have just accepted it. It's hard. Maybe I could have at least understood Shik-chan. But it looks like I was completely wrong after all. I didn't even know that or think about it. Shik-chan would call it a complete loss. Okay, I'm done. That's it, Ik-chan. But since you're the one who knows Shik-chan best of all, you can't make her cry, or I'll be angry. Oh my god. I'm going to go overseas after this. No, I even have letters of recommendation. Or I don't think I would be able to go to normally. Maybe I'll study and become a sign language teacher over there. Who knows? Again, everyone's moving on. That means you have to look after Shik-chan, okay? Misha smiles as honest as ever, but she's obviously changed. The look in her eyes is that much more of an attentive girl. It seems true that hardship builds wisdom. It reminds me of the look in Shizune's eyes. I wonder what Shizune might have been might have been through to have become who she is. I can take a guess, or maybe she was always like that. I want to see her even more, and suggest to Misha that we should look for her together. Of course, it's just pretext to spend more time with a friend. It's strange how it hasn't been long since we last hung out together, the three of us, in the span of a routine student council day, yet it seems like it was so long ago. Thinking about the future can put that kind of lens over the past. Speaking of lenses, I was going to say glasses, but different kind of glasses. Outside, Yuko is standing around, fiddling with a tiny, modern-looking camera in her hands. It would be noticeable if it weren't metallic enough to reflect the sunlight. Blind my eyes! Misha calls out to her. Thought we were supposed to be looking for Shizune. It's fine. Hi! What are you doing? I'm just taking photos of everyone. That's obvious. Awkward, Misha. Misha, I'll never forget how you taught me that someone can hold so many secrets and still have a massive lack of tact. Where's my photo? What about it? Jesus, he gets so defensive. Or offensive, rather. Do you want a copy? I don't know. Well, only if you promise to keep it a secret, or else everyone will want one too. That happened to me in elementary school, only it was with candy. Okay. I'll take a photo of you now then. Oh, wait, I'm not ready. I'm just kidding. No, stop. Hey, John, make a peace sign. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, god damn it. I bet my eyes were closed. The camera flash goes off, blinding me. Yuko shields herself from it, letting out a moan of frustration. You're not supposed to turn the flash on outdoors, you dingus. She starts apologizing unnecessarily and then quietly slips away. And she's gone. Wait! Yes? Did you see Shik-chan around here? Yes, in front of the gate. Oh, thanks. I can barely get it out before I have to start following behind Misha. Dude, Misha's hoofing it. Fortunately, not for very long. The gate is barely a minute's walk from here, even though even that can be tiring for me sometimes. Brain did not register what that said for a second. We see Shizune with the student council. They're probably thanking her too. Oh, okay, bye. God, like, that whole crowd of people, even though they're like, they only have like 3 more people. But look, that is a lot of people. As soon as she sees us, she shoos them away, which is very easy, since I doubt any of them can understand sign language or use it, so they're not too sad about leaving. Which in turn makes me wonder why they would thank her without someone who can. But it's the thought that counts. Oh god. Misha immediately hugs Shizune, and then leans against the gate next to her. I, on the other hand, decide to hang back a little and let them talk. After all, Misha wanted to talk to Shizune this whole time. I could wait. I'll be here. I even turn away so I don't eavesdrop on their conversation. I end up losing track of time. When I look away to look at my watch, it's already been 10 minutes. I wonder if they're done, and turn around to find them behind me. Oh god, wizards. Stealthy wizards. What are you talking about? Boring philosophy things that I don't want to talk about? Don't worry, I'm not thinking about it too hard. Good. Getting philosophical at times like this would be the worst thing you could do. Yeah, I just want to stand here a bit. It's relaxing. It was a busy week. Not for me, really. I know that they must have been busy, but I think I know what I want to do now. And when it hit me, I didn't feel particularly fired up or anxious. It's the opposite. I feel at peace for the first time in a long time and want to savor that feeling a little more. That's what you get when you finally figure out what you want to do. I think that I want to teach here. There he goes. As soon as I thought this, a long winding road appeared on my mind. As an uncertain road that leads back here. I wonder if I'll be able to meet someone in the future like me. Someone filled with bitterness and a heart problem. I want to talk to that person since I can't talk to myself. I want to tell them that life is too short. Something that couldn't be told to me. Only shown. I want to do it without pity. If I had been pitied, I'm sure that I'd have only died a little more. When I think about the first week, I still think about how well it went. So well that it could only be called the result of kindness. I feel I want to show others the same kind of kindness. Kindness. And I also want to keep chasing Shizune. What did this new student council want, Shik-chan? It's hard to daydream when you have to deal with Misha's voice. I don't know that they had someone who knew sign language, or didn't know. Yeah, they don't. I think it was likely just a goodbye, so I appreciate it, even though I couldn't tell them. How did you know I was here? Is that supposed to be a secret? Anyway, we kind of just asked Yuko. Did she take a picture of you too? Yes, without asking me first. Since Yuko's doing anything spur of the moment is rare, though, I'll let this go. Oh god, she snaps her fingers. More because I think she likes it than out of realization of an idea. We should take a photo of the three of us. Perfect. We haven't taken a student council photo yet. Now's the perfect chance, but we're not gonna be the student council anymore. It's a little late for that. But if I have to look at this picture from a year from now, I don't want us staring back at me. What does that mean? What does that mean, Shik-chan? Pictures are supposed to capture the moment, isn't that right? Without a doubt. They're not portraits. Just standing around would be so stiff. It wouldn't even capture how I feel. I feel like we'll meet again. So this isn't an occasion to take such a serious photo. It should be a see you later type of photo. Not a big deal. It should be something more festive. Oh boy. Like this. Follow me. What are you doing? Shizune poses like a musketeer so quickly that I'm sure even she knows it's silly. That's all that matters. Do we really have to do like a cheesy pose? Cause I don't like taking pictures anyway, let alone doing poses. I can think of no better pose. Misha, go find Yuko. I don't like this pose either, but I think it's kind of nice. That doesn't even make sense. Classic Misha. She's already gone and returns dragging Yuko behind her. I imagine didn't even ask, just actually dragged. The flash is off. A red LED blinks 3 times above it after Yuko presses her finger down on the button. Shizune glances at both of us to make sure we have the timing down. Synchronized watches. We jump. Oh my god, we did a freeze frame. God, we're all doofuses. I love it. I bet that turned out excellently, dude. It's great. Okay. Now let's get one with Yuko, too. No, please. I don't want to do a pose. I'd rather die. That is not necessary. I want a copy of this photo, too. Oh, God, we're going up. The freeze frame. It's leaving. I'll likely die younger than the average person. My life could unexpectedly burn out at any time. I don't have any time to waste then. I want to live as much as possible. I also want to see other people smile from what I've done and made. Like living vicariously through the happiness of others doesn't seem so bad. Feeling joy through another person's happiness doesn't seem like such a bad thing. It's the easiest way I could think of to draw out my own life and give it distinction. Maybe this is the meaning that Shizune has found for herself, although it's just my theory. People find themselves alone often in their lives and without direction. However, people can take refuge in moments of happiness. They can dot a person's life like spots and stops on a train map, or waypoints of mismemory on a long trail. These individual moments, on reflection, can give a person's life fulfillment. Every friend, and festival, and joyful meeting, and joyful parting. I want to be able to ask Shizune one day if I'm right. I want to spend the time I have with her. And finally, I want to make Shizune smile for herself. Ah! I love you. Damn. I pause, wondering if she'll look at me confused and ask why I said it out of the blue. She doesn't. Do they do that reunion thing here? Of course they do. A student council member should know that. Sooner than that, though, okay? Both of you. Right. Well, if I'm gonna be here anyway. Yeah. Yuko, you do the pose, too. Afterwards, we could go for tea. You do the pose. Just harassing her. Shizune laughs as if she doesn't have a care in the world. Misha's laughter, joining with hers as easily as if it were her own. We'll meet again. We'll meet again it'll be, it'll be great. Oh, well, that's Shizune's route. See, I don't know why everyone said it was bad. I don't get it. They were like, "Oh my god, this is the worst thing. I hate Shizune, I hate her." But like, I get her, you know what I mean? So I'm not like, I don't think I'm part of that group. Part of that like hating Shizune group or hating this route in general. Now I did say I would go back to do that other ending, because people were like, you gotta do both endings for this one. But that was kind of like, here's the thing. It was before I realized what that choice would have been. And that makes me slightly uncomfortable. So, I mean, if you guys want to still see it, I guess I'll still do it. But like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like that ended poorly like people said it was going to. I don't know. I've heard people be like, the good ending isn't even the good ending, or, you know, blah, 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 blah. But I guess it's all based on your own opinion. And personally, I kind of like how that ended for the whole Shizune route story stuff. It was very much how you would kind of expect it to. But I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like that whole. I don't want to make that other choice. Don't make me do it. Can't we just move on to Emmy? Can't we just move on and I just live with my life? Guy, if I'll do another time warp video. I'll go back. I'll go forward. I'll go back in time to when I made the choice to do Emmy's route. And I'll go to Emmy's route. Just don't make me make that Misha choice. That is like suffering. God damn it. I don't want an awkward diddly scene. I don't want to feel gross and disgusted with myself after what I did. Well, I guess we'll figure out what you guys want to do next. Would you rather see that or Misha? Or, oh, Jesus, no. Brain, you're against me. Would you rather see that or Emmy? Because I already told you we're probably doing Rin's route last. She's my favorite so far. Because she's just so interesting. She just intrigues me. But Emmy, you know I have beef with Emmy. And it's going to be memed hard. I got beef with you, girl. I got beef with you because you made me run a little too. You didn't make me, but I ran a little too hard and just fucking heart exploded. Stupid Hisao, you stupid head. And immediately entered her route. I'm still salty to this day, so. Yeah. I guess just tell me what you guys want. You want me to go back and do that other ending with the Misha, or just move on to Emmy? Because that's what we're... either one. Just let me know. Just, I know I laid out my own personal feelings on the matter, so there you go. But, yeah. I did enjoy myself with Shizune's. It was different, and I appreciate it. Shizune's an interesting character, I'll give her that. I still, like, I can see the hate for her, but I wasn't one of those people, so... I think the hate on her was kind of like hyped too much as I led up to her doing her route, to where like it fizzled out and there's no hate from me. Cause I expected literally the worst shit possible. And because I didn't get the worst shit possible, maybe aside from the Misha thing, I don't know. But yeah, I still enjoyed myself. Tell me what you guys want. But Emmy will be the next route. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time on the next exciting episode of Katawa Shoujo, where we either do Emmy's route or you guys make me suffer. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, or whatever.